Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your starting lineup for the boys with the Heat Podcast League. On top of the order, the captain of the mic, the man with the plan, dropping takes on sight. Charles, Podfather, Sires. Batting second, bringing wild energy, you just can't deny. You know him, you love him, that guy. Yeah. And in the 3 spot, cool, calm, calculated. The voice with precision, every line hitting like a clutch collision. Cleaning up tonight, the heavy into the chaos bringer, swinging for the every single ringer. Messed up. KO.
Welcome back, everybody. We are not in Russia. We are not in, what is it, Paul? Canada.
We're not in Canada.
We're in the United States.
We're in the great United States of the America.
What did you learn today, Paul?
I learned a few things today. I learned that one, Lake Placid, or however you say it, is not, in fact, in Russia.
It's not in Russia. No.
Number two, Greece is, in fact, a country and not a city.
Yes. What else?
The most important part that I found out today.
Oh, it's a good one, right?
That the great Olympian Usain Bolt is, in fact, American. And not just American. This is how American he is. In 1996, at the young age of 10 years old, he was playing at the Atlanta Olympics. What a day to be alive.
Just so anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, go check out the episode that we did earlier today. We had a trivia session. Paul evened it up 2-2. Yeah, I'll give you a shout out here, Charles.
Stats and stunts. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I put 2 great comebacks.
Back to back. What can I say? I'm a loser.
It was very good.
Take that, LeBron James.
Take that, LeBron
right.
James.
Take that.
All right. Some world news today. Global glimpses, September 9th, 2025. Nature meets tech in Hong Kong. As tropical storm Tapa swirls towards Hong Kong, a viral image shows a woman gripping an umbrella turned inside out by the wind. Local engineers are testing smart storm sensors that could help predict microbursts in urban areas. Think weather tech meets street survival.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's weird. Britain's ancient dance goes digital. In Abbott's Bromley, there's a place in England that you're not allowed to whistle.
Like it's against the law?
Like there's like cops and shit. Like if you whistle, like you get thrown out.
Really? Well, I heard that. Oh, they're pretty rough on everything.
I think there's 2 people who are allowed to whistle: the king, and then somebody who.
My happy ass would be whistling over there.
Interesting.
Just American birds flying everywhere. Pew, 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 pew. I'd be whistling with my middle finger.
Hey, you buddy.
Let's see if the AI knows what I'm talking about. Charles, you've just summoned one of the quirkiest footnotes in British history. The man you're thinking of is Ronald the Farter. I can't believe this is happening to us.
He's
right now.
Whistling in a different direction.
Yes, that's his actual name in the records.
Is he whistling with his mouth or his cheeks?
It gets better. I can't believe the universe is just so great to us. Ronald the Farter, jester to the king.
Of course he is.
Every Christmas with jump and a whistle and oh my God, this isn't what I thought it was, but we're on a totally different journey now. All right, so who was Ronald the Farter, jester to the king? A 12th century court entertainer. This guy's still alive, the one I'm talking about. This guy, not so much alive. 12th century court entertainer during the reign of King Henry II.
Like, there's more than one?
His act every Christmas, Roland was required to perform a jump, a whistle, and a fart. in that exact order.
Wait,
for
not
the
all at
royal
one
court.
not all at one time. It was some kind of like fucking party
was
trick he had to
Jump,
do.
whistle, fart.
In a sequence.
This trio of
Interesting.
talents was so valued that he was granted 30 acres of land and a manor in Suffolk as payment.
Wait a minute.
I need that name again.
Roland the Farter
30 acres of land
and a manor.
and a manor. So they gave him like a mansion on 30 acres of land. That's
because you could jump,
legit.
whistle, and fart. That's fantastic.
That's crazy. Well, they were really entertained by that.
All right. I
changed my mind on this.
That sounds like a
him problem, right?
That sounds like a y'all's lineage.
Oh, it's like white people? It's
Yeah,
a white people thing? It's a white person thing? All right. All right. We're going to own this one. Jump, whistle, and fart all at one time.
As entertainment. That sounds like something you guys would do.
Yeah, that's something that's something we would have did. I don't get it. Like,
that is the weirdest thing to be amused by.
Oh, he's definitely white.
You think, oh yeah, I didn't even have to think about that
already, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I looked it up.
Yeah,
I just looked it up right now. Yeah.
Well, it's not like they had photos back then.
No, but they had drawings.
They had drawings.
Yeah.
So
they
you're
had
telling me
drawings.
he's part of the Caucasus Mountains.
Oh, he looks exactly like you think he would. Yeah, bald and everything.
Oh yeah.
I think he is. That's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
That's not even a court jester. That's like a fool, what do you call him?
Exactly like you think he would. Squirrel cam goes viral. In New Delhi, a squirrel nibbling leftovers was caught on a smart wildlife camera. The footage is part of a pilot project using AI to monitor urban biodiversity. Excuse-moi.
No,
Biodiverse that, scientist. Adorable and
Farter would be proud of you.
Yeah, where's the other two? What the fuck?
dude, I jump and whistle later. Adorable and adorable and data rich. All right, cool. Well done, squirrel. All right, OpenAI's real-time API is a game changer. This is something I was talking to you guys about earlier. OpenAI just dropped its real-time API, enabling ultra-low latency responses under 250 milliseconds.
Yeah, but we're already looking at that right now.
That means voice-based apps can now feel genuinely conversational. No more awkward pauses. Think smarter assistants, smoother customer service bots, and
they still get it wrong.
Podcast co-hosts.
Yeah, but we're already right here. There's no latency.
Between you and I.
Have you seen the movie iRobot? No, thank you.
Listen,
yeah.
we are turning one of our co-hosts into an AI.
Not
you can't tell me. We'll be the first to do it. And the things we can get it to do and say for us, bro.
No. Paul, you know this is bad. This is a bad idea. Because you know what Charles is going to do? He's even when not one of us is even around here, he's going to sneak his ass in here and he's going to fuck with that AI.
Just going to teach it.
Yeah, you're going to teach it all kinds of crazy things like jump, whistle, and fart at the same time.
I'm going to teach it things it needs to know to survive in today's life.
Yeah, like stay away from people.
All right. Meta eyes strategic partnerships. Meta is exploring partnerships with Google and OpenAI while developing its own Llama 5 model. The goal to supercharge AI features across Instagram, WhatsApp, and Threads. It's a chess match of models and alliances. Cool. Anthropics $1.5 billion copyright settlement. And
$1 billion
will pay $1.5 billion
Damn.
and delete pirated training data in landmark settlement. Cool.
Here's the thing. Yeah. They're getting paid $1.5 billion to delete the data that they've already accumulated from all these people. Why not just give that money to the people that they accumulated the data from?
Because we get like 12 cents.
I know. Wow. Yeah.
They figure it out.
Do you want to know a crazy thing? I heard this on a podcast the other day. If you take all the wealth in the world and divide it up amongst all the people that are on the planet Earth right now, how much money per person do you think you're going to get?
$1.
$6.5 million.
No, $52,000.
52,000.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, asshole is closest though, going over $1. You're lucky
You
to
say
get negative points for that.
But that's like a trivia
Hey, I'm
question
on a
I would have
roll,
thought you
baby.
would answer.
I'm on a roll.
No, I would have thought that it would have been way more money than that too. But apparently you gotta, we have to take in consideration that India and China got like freaking billions of fucking people.
So
Yeah.
I was so moved by your ancestry tree with Roland the Farter.
Yeah.
Roland the
While
Fata.
we were discussing.
Hey, hold on a minute. Who said that came from Charles's family tree? Are you pointing your fingers over here at me? This is me? I know, that guy, the fool, for sure. It's got to be from my lineage, for sure. 100%.
Listen,
I
whoever
come
wants to
from
claim him,
Queens.
that's on you. However, I was so moved by this wonderful fact that I pulled a Patrick, and I already created a meme and a caption, and it's currently running on Facebook as we speak.
I can't wait.
You're welcome.
And I bet you look just like me.
Switzerland launches apparatus or Apertus, a multilingual open sourced LLM trained on 15 trillion tokens across 1,000 languages. It's Europe's aligned, transparent, and accessible via Swisscom. A big win for open AI infrastructure.
Okay.
Biomedical AI breakthroughs. AI is making waves in healthcare with new models helping detect rare diseases and optimize treatment plans. Defense contractors are also accelerating autonomous systems. We'll keep it civilian for now. White House unveils AI action plan. The U.S. government is investing in AI education infrastructure and ethical research. It's a long-term play to keep America competitive while avoiding the AI doom narrative. And that's your news for today. It's your bite of AI and a global glimpse. If you want other news, check your local news place or, go to an app or something. This is just what you get from us here.
Anywhere but here, right?
This is top tier quality stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. This is the news that I want to know about. And
I found out about my family lineage here because of Paul and Charles.
Mr. Fata. Yeah.
Mr. Fata.
Mr. Fata.
Hey,
okay.
what is your 12th century family compared to somebody that jumps, whistle, and farts?
There you
I mean,
go.
I'm part of the Corlett family, so that's Scottish royalty. But so I'm doing well. Like that dude's got 30 acres and a manor. Cool. We've got castles.
Speaking of castles.
All right.
We got castles. Oh my God.
I'm just saying, if enough people happen to die because of some world event, somebody might be knocking on my door.
Or on your drawbridge.
Oh, I'd have moats. Not
Yeah.
an emote. Moats.
Multiple. Multiple.
Yeah,
There's
you got past one.
up in this thing.
I read a story about a dude who was like, fuck it, let's build a bridge over this water. And he built a whole bridge. So I'm going to have moats.
That's one way of doing it, right?
You're going to get tired by the time you get to my door.
The planet Earth looks differently because some dude was pissed that people were on an island and he couldn't get to them with his army. So he's like, let's just build a whole road to that island. And his soldiers were like, yeah, all right, let's do it. And today, the map is different because of that. Like there is extra land on Earth in our life cycle because of this individual.
God bless that young man.
I'm just saying,
He probably got killed by polio.
Very true.
He did die of a sickness. Yes. Yeah.
He died of something.
38, actually, I think it was.
He died. He didn't die of polio. He probably died from rickets or something.
Somebody pushed him over that bridge.
Yeah.
And now is the perfect time of our show.
Let's get into it.
This is where we will be discussing
Depression.
Yes, except we'll be a little bit more friendly. We're going to start on our Thursday game. We're going to do the this 45-minute loop or 30-minute loop, however she rolls, is going to be about week 1 in the NFL and the recap, and we'll see what side quests come into it after that as well. So we starts off with Cowboys Eagles 2024. The one thing that stood out to me in that game is if CeeDee Lamb would have caught those catches, I think Dallas wins that game.
Not even both, just one.
Or just one of them.
One. Just the one that hit him right in the fucking hands. That one. How about that one?
Hit him in the face was awesome.
Yeah, that one too.
That was so cool. I was so happy with. I was like, "Oh man, no way! Is that what I just saw?" And then they showed the replay. I'm like, "That's exactly."
No, so I would have been so pissed because last year I had him on my fantasy team and I didn't draft him this year. I'm like, no, I'm good.
That's a general rule of mine. I do not draft who I had last year, the previous year,
except for now that you. Now you have to.
That's fine. We'll get into that in the middle of the show. So, what stood out to you two?
Saquon was shut down pretty much the whole game. He didn't have a fantastic game.
I think even though Saquon was shut down until the weather delay,
that was weird. Yeah.
They had a very big problem stopping Jalen with the run.
Stopping Jalen from the run. Yeah,
I feel like for the most part, I think defenses was optional for the first.
Commanders are going to wreck the Cowboys with whatever defensive scheme they got going on.
Oh yeah, anything outside the pocket, he's freaking going to be running all over the place.
It is Matt Eberflus.
Very true.
He's the king of second half, no adjustment.
Come on, Paul, you should know that very well.
He's not on our team, and we're still struggling with second half adjustments.
We'll get to you. We'll get to you. You're last, by the way. Your team's last.
Friday's game, Chiefs-Chargers. Chargers end up winning that one 27-21. Now
look like ass.
We actually called this on the show for you, Paul. Charles and I both Chargers.
Yes,
we're telling you Chargers. Harbaugh. There was so much that went into that.
Herbert
the fact that Harbaugh has never lost an opening game in the NFL.
And you could say
coming off a back-to-back long ass season.
Well, you can say it too. Herbert looked good.
Played a good game.
He looked good. He looked like he's ready to take that next step.
Look who finally bought a ticket to the Josh Herbert train.
No, I've always been on the Josh Herbert train. The Bo Nix is going to be the next Peyton Manning train. I never jumped on that fucker.
It's Justin Herbert. We know that.
What did we call him? It was Justin.
We call him Josh.
Josh Herbert.
Wasn't sold on Herbert. I will admit that. I still am not. However, I'm not saying that he's not a good quarterback in this league. I feel like if he continues at if he carries from what he did last year, and actually wins playoff games and shows like, hey, I can carry this offense, especially when I need to close out a game. Like the way that he did that slide. Like, even though it was a slide, just him sliding an extra couple yards and just stunting at the camera, just like, yeah, I just sealed this game. It's over. Like, that confidence to me, if he holds on to that, like, he could be a top 5 quarterback before the year is over.
The longer Harbaugh is there with him, the better he's going to be.
I think he has.
That's a fact.
Moving from last year to this year and seeing how Harbaugh has made him that much confident in himself and having an actual competent head coach that plugs in the offense the way that it needs to. The defense was humming. They had moments. Some penalties that didn't.
It's KC. You can't be perfect against them. The best they could do.
And on top of that, the refs were actually calling plays. I mean, like, their penalties weren't like just.
Wait, Paul, you're not going to be the conspiracy guy, are you?
I'm like, listen, I don't think they paid them off. They ran out of money, I think. So I don't.
They were throwing the flag.
That one dude. So the thing that stuck out to me in that game is the open hand smack to Kelsey.
Oh, where as long as it's open hand, it's fine. If it's close,
the fact that the NFL justified it.
I can just slap everybody and I'm cool.
So, like on the
that's the gray area.
The year you chose to tell the media that we're focusing on taunting, rah 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 rah. You throw
Overhead
some
slap.
crazy ass penalties, but you don't do anything significant about somebody getting.
Oh, we'll bring it back. Jalen Carter spits on a
Jalen
guy,
Carter
spits on Dak.
Gets evicted out of the game, suspended for another game, fined $58,000. Travis Kelce, bright as day, gets open hand slap. Oh, that's fine.
Oh, by the way, I never liked it.
Well, I can tell you what.
That's what he was saying.
How he almost killed Xavier
To
Worthy.
piss the Swifties off. So,
dude, that was
They went
wicked.
ham.
That was a. You can't tell me that wasn't a hip check block.
Like the first
How could he not get? How could he not get out of the way?
Yeah. Did you see
Come
him
on,
turn around
man.
real quick and he was like, "Oh, yeah." I think he said something about T Swizzle in the locker room, and old boy didn't like it.
Probably.
So now you lost. You don't got Rashee Rice for another 2-3 games, and now you don't got Worthy for at least.
Oh no,
40
Rashee Rice is out 6 games, so he's out 5 more games.
So and KC's next 5 games are not easy.
You don't have Rashee Rice, and you don't have freaking Xavier Worthy for God knows how long.
Hollywood Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster.
Well, we could say the same thing for a couple other teams, by the
Well-
way. San Francisco's in the same boat with Purdy not being able to play too.
Well, moving on to Sunday, how we'll end that is how a lot of my early life bedroom experiences ended.
Anticlimactic.
It's not about how you start; it's all about how you finish.
Okay.
All right, so Sunday morning.
Maybe that did come from Charles' lineage. Maybe it was a Corlett. Come on. It's entirely possible,
Our
right?
first game on the docket is Carolina Panthers versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, and I do have our picks. We'll be talking about them mid-show. We all did very well, actually.
Yeah.
Again, but please give us a couple weeks to warm up before you start spending your money. Jacksonville came out 3 points in the first, 17 in the second, and then 6 points in the fourth quarter.
It was a real stinker of a game.
It was 26-10, but it was Liam Cohen's first game. Duval.
That was just
Yeah.
fuck.
And then and you got, the curse, the Jennifer Lopez Carolina Panthers. We thought the Jennifer Lopez Carolina Panthers were going to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, apparently I don't think so.
And
I
it looks
am
like
one
at
game
best
and I'm ready
they
to
got
jump off that train.
Yeah, at best they got a touchdown in garbage time and managed a field goal there. So I didn't get to
After,
see
like,
much
a
of the
2-hour
game.
play,
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to see much of the game. It looks like
it
a
wasn't
majority
that
of America was via MSN was on the Jaguars. So that's
The Jaguars.
It was the yawn wires.
It was a boring ass football game. 19-31 for the best quarterback in the game. That game, not the games. 19-31 for $178 and a touchdown. It looked like the most mid football game you could possibly watch.
Yeah, it was.
But
it was
to be
fun.
expected.
Interesting.
And the Jaguars traded Bigsby to the Philadelphia Eagles for what, a 6th and a 5th round pick or something?
That's
I don't
like
know.
the dumbest thing Jacksonville could have did.
Oh yeah, they got rid of their
so-
backup running back.
That,
I'm gonna have to-
that I thought was going to be the starting running back at some point.
Well, ETN is the starting running back.
For now.
They're fine there. Unless he gets hurt, then they're effed.
So don't click. Okay, so coming up next, you guys absolutely correct, and we will get to that Tanks Bigsby thing because I want to get to the AJ Dillon thing as well. But moving through this week, recapping, you had the Cardinals at the Aints, and I do believe I'm saying that correctly.
Yes.
I was surprised with as well as New Orleans hung with them.
Yeah,
Spencer Rattler had a decent game, but it's also I'm also disappointed in Kyler Murray and how Gannon coached that game because you should have smacked New Orleans around.
Dude, the fact Spencer Rattler threw the ball 46 times for
you're
New
not winning very
Orleans.
many football games if you're having a rookie quarterback throw 40 sometimes.
Well, he's a
Second-
second year
top
quarterback. Yeah, that's freaking crazy though. It wouldn't matter. Whatever.
I'm like nobody has faith in the Saints. No disrespect to
Hey, I came in with the season thinking they weren't even going to try
Well,
to win a
the
game.
Aints had 21 first downs. The Cardinals had 19. Fourth down
How many of those by
efficiency.
penalties?
Saints were 1 for 2. Cardinals didn't go for it at all. Total yards. Saints got that one 315 to 276. Total plays. Saints got that one 69 to 61. Yeah, so it kind of just sounds like the Saints are.
Well, I was disappointed they couldn't run the ball against New Orleans defense.
Well, I mean, they had 27 rushing attempts, Cardinals, and James Conner is on your fantasy, so you're definitely on that. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they were like 30th last year in rushing defense. They didn't get any better. You know, it's just crazy. I guess that offensive line just wasn't.
You got 46 more rushing yards than the rest, but yeah. So I mean, that was a pretty basic week 1 game.
Yeah, it was mid.
Let's see here. So let's start talking about the exciting ass games. Ain't no way I'm going through this. Listen, Miami's gonna get fucking wrecked. All right,
dude. Is Miami not one of the worst football teams in the league?
They might be worse than New Orleans.
I want everyone to go back and watch our 2 early predictions, and I was screaming for Miami to be relegated this year. The Saints are going to be the worst team. Hell no.
Charles, do you want to take it back? Do you want to take it back? It was between Miami, New Orleans, and I don't even remember who the other team was.
Miami was being relegated. That's all I remember in my mind.
All right, yeah. Cuba can take Miami. You can have Miami, Cuba.
Outside of a magical rushing touchdown that was like
in garbage time,
2 or 3 yards. Well, no, I'm sorry. The Raiders, Ashton Genty, he did absolutely nothing. So all of you who are like, oh my God, and drafted him in the top 10, like we said on the show, if you're drafting anybody outside of the NFL 100 player list.
Hey, but did they win?
But they did pull off the win.
They did. They did. Yeah, I had the Patriots as a playoff
team. Patriots defense in our league. The Patriots defense, they lost 20-13, but they pulled off 115 points in our league. Hell yeah!
Well, yeah. Well, that's because of turnovers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag. By the way, Charles, bring that up. The Ginty thing again. All right, let me read this to you. 19 carries. 38 yards. Let's do the math, Charles. What's that per carry?
No, I'm not doing that.
That's 2 fucking yards per rush. Yeah. That's terrible.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you take the guy who can't get tackled? It was college football, bro. Like, it's cute that you thought that in the NFL, and it's super cute that the NFL is super focused on mentality, and they're like, yeah, we believe you, right? But like at some point, somebody needs to come in with their fucking hand licked and smack them in the face with a hard ass dose of reality, because life doesn't just fucking work that way. Just because you say something out loud doesn't fucking make it true.
Right. Could he be a great player? Yes, the time will tell. But
maybe
the running style that he's running with right now, he's not even trying to look for a block. He's literally trying to run through people.
Look who his OC is, though.
Yeah, but Tom Brady fucking runs that team.
Tom Brady.
Tommy Brady.
As long as y'all like the flavor of the Kool-Aid.
No. Who? I said this the last time. Who doesn't think Tom Brady is running the fucking Raiders right now? Come on. Seriously. You don't think he's pulling the strings? He's got to be.
Pulling the plays?
Yeah, why the hell wouldn't he be there if he wasn't?
Am I starting?
You think Pete Carroll's making them calls? No, Pete Carroll's not doing shit. He's sitting there probably. He's got to play pocket pool.
I mean, just saying, he can't be in the booth and calling plays for the Raiders at the same time, which is how it was in week 1. Because weren't they in the early slot? And I heard the NFL switched off. I heard that they're relaxing the rules to allow Tom Brady to commentate in more games.
Well, of course, they got fucking FanDuel and every other sports gambling website doing advertisements in between games. So why the hell not let the guy in there? It's not like it doesn't have any influence on it or anything.
I'm feeling a little hot water here, so we're gonna carry over to something fantastic that we all love: Bengals and Browns.
That was dog water.
So, but the Bengals have been terrible the first 3 weeks of the year. Underneath old boy era there.
They're lucky. They're just lucky they won.
I agree.
Could you imagine
Justin Fields over Joe Burrow?
But could Could you imagine if they would have lost to Cleveland to start the season?
The team that
They
doesn't
would have
even-
like lost their shit.
Oh my God. I mean, it is a Cincinnati thing to lose to Cleveland game 1 and then make it to the Super Bowl. That would be hilarious. Regardless, though, they ended up winning. Joe Burrow was terrible. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins was sparse. And you're lucky you played a team that can barely throw a forward pass, right? Like they've got a 47-year-old throwing a forward pass there, right?
Well, I mean, he was 31 of 45 for almost 300 yards.
You got a 40-year-old dude throwing the ball 40 fucking times.
I would as soon as he.
Hey, Joe Flacco is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He's way better than most of them. So let's be honest.
The Green Bay Packers celebrated the Lombardi winning team from 15 years ago, and we didn't have the starting quarterback on the field because he was still throwing for 4 touchdowns against the Jets earlier in that day.
Y'all are celebrating Brett Favre?
What are you talking about? Aaron Rodgers retired in 2024, according to ChatGPT.
I didn't know y'all were celebrating.
I know. That's the craziest shit ever.
Mike McCarthy got a huge ovation.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
And talking about Joe Flacco and a team that he used to play for, the Colts,
the Baltimore Colts,
smacked the Dolphins, and again that was fantastic. 33-8 though.
Are you impressed with Danny Dimes?
It's week 1.
Hey, Danny Dimes, baby. Danny Dimes, baby.
Tuesday, though. We're
Danny Dimes, baby.
Calm down,
bro. It was what him and one other person ever to do something like that. It's just like old JJ, him and Steve Young. JJ McCarthy's the next Steve Young.
So you're saying Danny Dimes is the next Sam Bradford? I mean, Sam Darnold.
It's entirely possible, right?
That Danny Dimes could be Sammy Bradford.
I think this is the best thing that ever happened to Danny Dimes.
What, going to Minnesota and being with Coach Kevin O'Connell?
No, just change of scenery. Change of scenery. He knows he's got that number 1 starting spot. You really think Anthony Richardson, after that performance that Danny Dimes did, is actually going to come back and play? I don't think so. I think he lost his starting job.
As long as Daniel doesn't trip over his own foot again, he should be fine.
Who's Anthony Richardson?
You know who Anthony Richardson is.
Barely seen him play.
Whatever. You're the one that called him out last year for getting hurt in the first game of the season.
Yeah, I don't think I saw him.
He didn't get hurt this time.
He didn't play much in college either, did he?
No, he didn't. He only completed how many percentage of his passes do you think he completed in college?
I think it was 54.
Yeah, I think it was like 50-some percent. Yeah,
it was like 46 to 54.
Here's the thing.
Closer to 40.
What
50.
college quarterback outside of his arm talent is fantastic. The dude's a dog. But outside of that, if you saw his stats in college, would any quarterback in the NFL ever get drafted?
Yeah, I think one.
Who's that?
Mitchell fucking Trubisky.
No, Trubisky was a 60% passer in college. Hey, at least Mitchell Trubisky didn't get hurt.
He played like 10 games at North Carolina, and everyone thought he was a god.
At least he started a whole season in the NFL and didn't get hurt.
So
47-year-old Bo Nix is doing just fine. Thank you very much.
No, he's not. We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, boy.
So the Buccaneers are by the Falcons 23-20.
Can we talk about how Young Ho Koo is not a good kicker anymore? His accuracy is just...
What happened with that?
Any was he?
He used to be accurate early in his days.
His name is Young Ho Koo.
Yeah,
he's a hoe. He's gonna let you down.
They never let me down.
You ever tried shaking an angel out of a hoe tree?
Hey, he's a cool hoe.
He's a cool ass guy. I give him that.
He's right? Isn't he only been in the league for like 4 or 5 years?
Fonzie was
7 years, I think.
Yeah.
Fonzie was a big whore. Right?
I don't understand how we got here.
You said he was cool.
I don't know how. You said something about cool.
You said he was
young.
Cool. Oh, no, you said cool. I thought you said he was cool. I'm like, yeah, he's cool
hang
as
down. I don't know.
Listen, if you're gonna throw shit down the stairs, tell me.
All right. So breaking news. Ding, 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 ding. The Falcons have signed kicker Parker Romo to their practice squad.
Yeah, he's getting released.
Hey,
What's
a,
a hole?
Geor-
Always a
a
hole.
Geor- a Georgia native was 11-12 field goals with Minnesota
San
last
Francisco
year.
just released Moody.
He's fine kicking inside of a dome because he kicked in Minnesota, so he's fine with the dome. As long as he doesn't kick outside, which is going to be half the games, he'll be fine.
Listen, San Francisco just released Moody.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, that's understandable. Listen, I'm still on board on the Giants winning the division. I'm not off that train yet. I'm not off that train. Listen, I watched the Commanders and Giants game, and I was not impressed.
On said train, are you in a white jacket?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
You're free.
I'm driving it.
Yeah, we know.
It's a track, motherfucker. I can only go fast or slow.
You're on this track solo dolo. Except for the city
I
of New
keep
York.
stopping at.
Well,
I got people.
It's Rutherford, New Jersey. Y'all live in New Jersey.
I got people on this train. I'm telling you, I'm not. Their defense played really, really well. Their offense is terrible, but it's week 1 and it's Russell Wilson. It's week 1 and it's Russell Wilson, bro. They're already talking about Jackson Dart there. New York is in a terrible spot, but I'm not off this fucking train yet. It's only week 1.
Right.
There was glimpses, not in the offense, but in the defense, there was glimpses. And what scares me the most is that you got the Washington Commanders. Everyone on that defense is like 90 years old, and you can only manage 6 points.
Yeah.
How old are they, Patrick? 90?
Who's that?
The Washington Commanders defense.
Oh yeah, they average like 28.8 years old. Everybody, I don't understand that. Any other team, you'd be like, they're an experienced football team. You talk about the age of the defense, and everybody's like, they're a bunch of old fucks. Like, come on, you guys. You don't have, it's 28 years old, and you guys are talking about these guys are old fucks. Like, come on. Jesus. Oh, man. At least they don't have a 42-year-old kicker. Shout out Matt Prater.
Who was kicking? His record was just broke, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Soldier Field. Yeah, his record was just broke at Soldier Field. He had the longest kick at Soldier Field at 58 yards or something like that.
I think Boswell took the one back in Pittsburgh, though. 60-yarder.
I think so too.
But here's the thing. That dude got lucky kicking in Detroit in the Dome, and then he got kicking in Denver. Bullshit.
Yeah. So Steelers Jets 34-32. That was probably the highest scoring game of the week. Oh no, it wasn't. No, not at all. Second highest scoring game of the week. Were we shocked to see Aaron Rodgers play good football, or were we?
I was shocked that they came back and won, that he let him do a comeback. Yeah, that part of it. But they kind of pissed that one away at the end too.
I was gonna say, or is it more just that's how the Jets play football?
That's how the Jets play football.
Like football is an embodiment of their owner.
I genuinely felt bad for the Jets and Justin Fields that they pissed that game away.
Should I start Justin Fields this week?
Justin Fields is probably going to be a fantasy football
Sleeper pick.
dream because the dude runs. He runs for touchdowns.
I told you guys that.
I'm like, I have always had faith in him.
And he did that on the Super Bowl caliber defense that is the Steelers defense.
Well, here's the
Super Bowl
problem.
caliber defense.
Here's the problem, though.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to end up starting the whole season, so it's a hit and miss.
Right. I should start him early and then put in Joe later. I agree. Talking about that, because the Jets have the
matchups.
Bills
All about
coming
matchups.
up. They've got the Bills coming up. Well, the Bills
definitely
just
wouldn't
gave up
start 'em.
40 fucking points.
Yeah, to the Baltimore Ravens.
What's different? What's different between the Ravens and the Jets?
If the Bills give up, if the Bills give up 40 points again this season outside of playing Baltimore, hit me back up. It's not going to happen.
Hit you back up. They on my bench for a reason. They won't start playing good football until after Thanksgiving. The whole reason they're in playoff contention is because Josh Allen carries them there for the first half of the year. Yeah, their defense eventually catches up. I feel bad for them.
I think Josh Allen is benefiting, and some people might get mad at this, but I'm going to say it anyway and die on this hill by myself if I have to. I think Josh Allen,
because he married that movie actress,
he is benefiting from the Tom Brady Peyton Manning effect.
Wait. Elaborate, because
Go on.
Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, as good as they are,
Yeah.
majority of their seasons, they played in a sorry division where it pretty much guaranteed them 6 wins.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is win another 4 more games, and you're automatically pretty much, at least at a minimum, got a wild card game. But seeing as that you're in a shitty division.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers is in a good shape then, right?
Well, I give credit.
Calm down.
This year? Is Aaron Rodgers in that kind of shape this year?
No.
Is he in a shitty division?
No.
What?
Not even close. AFC East and AFC North are two. That's like a dumpster fire.
You got fucking Miami and New York in one.
You got Miami, the Jets, and the Patriots in one league, and you got Cleveland, Baltimore, Cincy. They're not the same thing.
The last time we saw the Patriots, they won like 4 fucking games. They should have only won 3 and fired the guy because they couldn't figure out how to win 2.
Yeah, but all those teams are 0-1.
Don't do that.
I'm trying to lead you into saying something that's not going to happen. That's all.
That's stupid.
Come on.
It's like you comparing Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes and Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
No. Hey, I said T.O. is better than Tyreek Hill, and by the thing that Charles just said, he might be out of the league, so I might have won that one.
You also said that Donovan McNabb's a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Oh, I did not say Donovan McNabb's the Hall of Fame quarterback.
Moving on. So, regular season week 1 games that we both hella loved.
I said he's in the Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Fame. I didn't say NFL Hall of Fame.
He's right, because he was saying Hall of Fame, and then like 20 minutes into it, he's like, bro, the Philadelphia Eagles were
It wasn't 20 minutes in. It was about 18 seconds later.
The context was super late.
The context was super late, bro. It was at least 35, 40 minutes.
So
it wasn't 35, 40 minutes. It's in the same 40-second clip. Come on.
I'm just saying it was easily
cut it up to
50.
45
I didn't cut it up.
Maybe 55 minutes into after the segment.
It was only an hour and 3-minute episode. Come on now. Come on.
All 3 times.
Whatever helps you.
We just played it 3 times over to make it 90 seconds.
It just kept going up. That's so fast, my friends. All right, so let's talk about it. We all want to talk about it.
I don't.
The Green Bay Packers, the Detroit Lions. What a beatdown that was.
Start to finish.
The pop that Micah Parsons received, not only going into the stadium for the first time, but then going on the field as the first time. What's crazy electric.
Standing ovation for a player that just got picked up before the season started is pretty crazy.
Crazy. It is our Reggie White moment. It is. And for those that are old enough, I mean, this is us. The Ed Policy era. But what was awesome is that something that we were talking about on the show before that was the Micah Parsons effect. Is that his pressures are going to cause interceptions. We were talking how many interceptions do you think Xavier McKinney's going to get? Well, shit, when you've got Xavier McKinney and big dog Evan Williams, who hits like a Mack truck, you can, I mean, when Micah Parsons was on the field, Jared Goff was throwing the ball a half a second earlier, which allowed our safety to jump the route and get that first interception, Micah Parsons effect. So I think his first 3 snaps was like a quarterback pressure into an interception and a sack. And I tell you, when Micah Parsons broke out of that crowd and started to chase down Jared Goff, bro, like it was like watching Jaws in real life. The anticipation that was building because you knew it was coming. Like bro, Michael runs a 4.36, right? Like he runs as fast as Jaden Daniels.
Oh, I know. Mandy saw him and she goes, damn, he's fast. And I said, yeah, he's a lot faster than Reggie White. Not as strong, but he's definitely as fast. He's definitely faster.
Bro, I mean, and I
don't know, man.
Just how fast he was, his switches. I mean, it's a blessing to be watching Micah Parsons play football. Now, on the other side of this, you had Aiden Hutchinson. You had the Detroit Lions. You had Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think 4 catches, 45 yards.
Which is considered shutting him down. Yeah.
You had Sonic and Knuckles who they couldn't do nothing. It was like watching somebody being told there's a door there with no handle. You just have to walk through it. And then watching them hit their face on the wall over and over again because somebody said out loud that Kenny Clark was the only reason we stopped runs, and now we're not going to be able to stop runs because Kenny Clark is gone. I love Kenny. B+ run defender. I love Kenny. B+ run defender. So, I mean, you had the Lions. You gave them 6 points, and they got a garbage time touchdown. I'm going to say this right now. The Green Bay Packers will have the best defense in the NFL. That's my overreaction for Tuesday. The Green Bay Packers will have the best defense in the NFL. No arguments? Fantastic.
No, it's not going to happen. But yeah, I like your optimism.
We were top 5, top 6 scoring defense last year.
Yeah, scoring defense. They're 11th last year.
How do you win football games?
Rating. Yeah, they
score more points than your other team.
Well, they went 1-5 in the division, though.
If we're the number one scoring defense in the NFL, we're making it to the Super Bowl.
Absolutely, I agree with you. That's why I'm I
so
love
I'm
the
calling
optimism
it out right now.
All right, but
Micah Parsons called it out on the field.
Can you at least
right now?
Can you at least recant your New York Giants one then, though?
Number one. We're the number one.
He's gonna kiss the floor.
We're gonna be number one.
Can you, Paul? Let's ask him. Ask him flat out.
All
right. Are you still roll? All right. You call Green Bay early for the number one defense, which is a very, very their schedule's pretty rough for that. But
hell yeah, we're ready.
I'm not saying that they can't make the Super Bowl if they're not the number one defense, but if they definitely are, they got a really good chance. But here's the thing: are you still rolling with the New York Giants?
Yes.
Winning the NFC East, even though they got steamrolled week 1. Okay.
They didn't get steamrolled.
They got fucking steamrolled by
They had a couple broken plays, and offensively, they couldn't fucking handle it.
No, defensively, they couldn't fucking stop anything.
It was 21-6.
Yeah, 21-6. They barely got the ball over the 50-yard line twice.
I think it was 14-6 until the fourth quarter.
That game
New York was in the football game all the way until the end, and then they butt fumbled it. I mean, you score a touchdown with Malik Neighbors in the second quarter, it's a completely different ball game. And I know this is woulda, coulda, shouldas, but no, I am, as of right now, after week 1, I'm still with the Giants to win the division. I don't expect the Commanders to win. I think so. Yeah, I think so. It doesn't mean the Eagles aren't making it to the playoffs.
I never said that.
I know.
No, Charles has been very, very passionate about this. This has been one of
the curse, baby. It's the curse, and I got no faith in Washington
today.
Here's the question. I have a question for you. Does Russell Wilson hold on?
Hell no.
Through week 6, is he going to be the starter? He looked okay.
I tell you this.
But Neighbors didn't look very fucking happy.
It would be a mistake to put Dart in.
But if they put Dart in over Russell Wilson before Thanksgiving, I'm off the Giants to win the division.
Well,
me personally, I would put in Winston before I put in Dart because
even though Winston's 3 and Dart is 2, yeah, it's just not like you're not.
I don't think it's trying to win football. Beneficial to put in Dart this early in the season.
A rookie, yeah, it's very difficult.
And then especially just the way that system runs,
They would have to be under 500 by Thanksgiving for that to happen.
You got Jordan Love, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady. What do all 3 of them have in common?
Super Bowls.
Jordan Love?
Jordan Love? I don't know.
Yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Everybody's going to the Super Bowl this year. That's what I'm saying.
Here's the problem with the Giants.
Top quarterbacks, I know that.
Yeah. The Giants' leading rusher in that game, Russell Wilson. 8 carries for 44 yards. You can't have that happen and win a football game.
There's 100 reasons why New York lost that game. Yes.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that is the recipe for disaster is when your quarterback is your leading rusher and your running backs out underneath him were had about 23 yards and 12 carries. There's not a team out there that's going to have a W next to their name.
No matter what you say about week 1, you're not going to get me.
No. I'm saying if Russell
all
Wilson I said that's the recipe. That's the recipe for an L. That's all I can say. That's all.
Yeah, because you're not going to get the play action. Everyone knows you're running it. The defense is going to be able to pin its ears back, and that's That's generally what happens. Yes, I agree. The three things Jordan Love, Patrick Mahomes, and Tom Brady have in common, or the thing that those three have in common, is that none of them started when they drafted. All of them sat and learned in a great organization.
Yeah.
Yes, at the time, regardless of what we think of Bill Belichick, the fucking guy still won football.
Hey.
All this other shit.
I
right?
think he's a fantastic coach. I'm just saying, without Tommy, he might not have been able to flash as many bling rings as he had. That's all. That's all.
That's
all.
I mean, that Patriots team with Drew Bledsoe was headed to the Super Bowl regardless.
Yeah, well, would they have won it?
Who knows?
Yeah, that's the question.
I mean, it's woulda, coulda, shoulda. Does he win 7? No. Right? But does Tom Brady win 8? Who knows?
That's a really good question. I think we don't ask that enough.
He should have 9
if
it wasn't for the New York City, New Jersey Giants.
Yeah, absolutely. So
we need to have that one too. We got to break that one down.
But we're approaching the end here. We've done very, very well. Okay, so we've got the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills, and then
that was a hell of a game.
You know what pissed me off about this game?
Well, I know where he's going with this.
148 left, right? 140, and I've been watching this whole game, and I'm like, man, I should have drafted Derrick Henry again. Like, I should have broke my own rule. Like, I'm really bummed I didn't.
Dude, Buffalo's run defense. Dude.
Can we just establish this one thing?
It's 5 guys in the box versus Derrick Henry. You might ask him, tell him to run the ball. Just tell him to run the ball.
31 years old. For most running backs at that age, you're not doing an eighth of what Derrick Henry is still doing. 9 years into the league.
Derrick Henry's a man. Those are all boys.
Generational
like,
talent.
When I say when his brain is no longer working, they just need to like study his body and be like, this is what running backs should strive.
Paul, well, you did look at his high school stats, right?
The man had
that's all you fucking need to look at to know that this guy was going to be a success.
He had 12,000 yards.
Yeah, I don't care who. You could be running against kids in a playground. It's hard to get around those little motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're going places and not just where your feet take you.
Dude, I don't even know if I don't even know if you handed me the football. And I don't think my ass could run up and down a field 400 yards in a game without being like, dude, I'm gassed. I'm out. Even if nobody touched me.
And can we establish that Derrick Henry's stiff arm to this day is still something deadly?
That is the meanest fucking move.
People don't even get angry when they get stiff armed by him anymore.
Because you know you're not going to win.
I'm not the first and I'm not the last. Well, so 148 left. I'm like, Ravens got the ball. They're going to be fine.
They failed.
Right? Like, this game's over. I turn it off. I head upstairs from the office and I go to bed.
I shut it off before that, thinking the same thing.
Well, it was 32.
I had the Ravens defense, so I had to see it through.
Yeah. So I go to bed, wake up to a text message. Oh, what a game with that Bills game. What a game. Like, yeah, there's like 100 points scored. That's awesome. I walk downstairs, get my cafefe, turn the old TV on. And holy shit, the Bills won 41-40. What?
Yes, sir.
What the happened? No way did the regular season king get dethroned. That's something that crossed my mind.
You know the crazy part of that game? My sister and her wife were at that game. My little sister is a Ravens fan, and her wife is a Bills fan.
Oh, okay.
And it was her birthday. This was one of her birthday presents that she got for my sister to come to this game.
Yeah.
So when I say she was like, and they were like, by the end zone, the field goal.
Yeah.
They were like 4 or 5 seats behind the wall. So they got to see every touchdown. And they were like, my sister-in-law, she was like, by far, there's nothing you can say that can just take my joy away. Not only did I get to see one of the greatest comebacks ever on the planet, but I got to see it live, and her favorite player is Josh Allen. So she got to see this man just torch the Ravens defense.
She got to see the greatest regular season quarterback in 2025. I sent her
that picture. She says, "Don't be disrespectful." Hey, I'm just.
Charles is the one that started this, Mr. Regular season quarterback. I said he handed him the trophy after the game.
Well, it's week 1, but it definitely feels that way. Because I mean, it's like you got Lamar Jackson, you got Derrick Henry. How do you not get a first down and seal that game?
And that's the thing. You got 15-point lead, and you've been just dragging them the whole second half.
Like, you don't need a touchdown.
You just got to run the clock out.
You just have to get 10 yards, and you couldn't get 10 yards.
You fumble the ball.
You couldn't get 10 yards while running the clock out with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. But anywho, I mean, it's week 1.
It was a good game, though.
It was a great game. And talking about great games, we're getting to Monday. Here we are. Vikings Bears, the finale, Monday night. I wasn't expecting much. I wasn't, to be honest with you. Bears have been terrible all year. Every offseason, the Bears win the offseason, right? Like, they're Super Bowl champs coming into the season. Week 1 hits, and everyone's sad. He's muting himself, too. Now he's screaming.
Who's that, Paul?
Vikings, JJ McCarthy. I'm still the question. The question to me came down to coaching staff, and I had more faith in the proven coaching staff than the Vikings. Y'all were on the Bears, and I love you guys. I appreciate it. Fantastic homer picks. Patrick just wants the Bears to win because of you, PR. Period. Like, that's what it boils down to. And
that's
I'm all on
friend. That's a true friend.
Absolutely. Me, on the other hand, I can hate the Bears. I love PR, but there is nothing.
I don't care
greater.
if they beat anybody else as long as we beat them. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like there is nothing. Like, I watch before all this analytical crap. I used to watch 2 football games: the Packers and whoever was playing the Bears. And if the Bears started winning, I was gone by halftime. That was my life. And
well, that was a lot of people a lot of Packer fans shut the game off. They didn't even pay attention.
But I watched the whole game. And the reason I'm watching the whole game, shout out to our fantasy league and our defensive players, because I was hella excited to watch the Vikings defense. And I was just as excited to watch the Bears defense, because you and I were playing each other in fantasy. You had me by 2 points. I had one defender playing. You had one defender playing. And I had the Vikings and you had the Bears. So it was like, it made this game so much more interesting watching these defenses this week. And we'll be talking about this soon. But the Bears, in true fashion, just like only the Bears can do this. And when I say only the Bears can do this, and I'm not just making this up, because in fact, the only other time this has happened in NFL history is with Matt Nagy and the Bears and his first game.
Yeah,
they had a double-digit lead.
Blew a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, yeah.
Now, am I on board the J.J. McCarthy train?
I would be.
Yes. And do I think that in just the perfect Bears fashion, and this is all about the ownership. This is why I think the Lions are screwed. Get out of here. Get out of here, you weirdo. Best viewers on Streambo. Best viewers are the ones that stop by and say hi with us. Robot. Get out of here, you fucking robot. But anyway.
Fucking bot. Fucking
robot.
Piece of shit.
Shit. Get the out of here. All right. But anywho.
Squirrel, like ain't no other squirrel moment.
like the Lions, the Bears ownership is terrible. And it doesn't matter who you hand that shit down to. There are curses for reasons. Curses are made to be broken. Some curses can't be broken. Shut up, nerd.
Hey,
curses are made to be broken.
Black Goat's curse. The Billy Goat, we broke
it,
and we won a World Series.
Yeah.
I still have faith, but at the same time, I'm going to say these are my thoughts on the games.
Please take it away from me. Please.
So my thoughts, one, Caleb wasn't terrible.
Oh, first half, he was gorgeous.
I think going forward on fourth down and not converting kind of like deflated his confidence and possibly took away the motivation.
Was it how they did convert it? Because dude was wide open, bro.
It was a lot of sloppy towards the second.
How do you
like you only score 3 points in the second half, or at least until you had that last minute field goal or whatever the case may be. But it was just defense. We were on point from the jump. Like we were getting to JJ. We were stopping Jordan Mason. We were stopping Aaron Jones. Jay Jetta was ineffective. Like, we had them. And like Dennis Green said back in the day, they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Yeah.
Killed it. We shot ourselves in the foot by the end of the game. We were gassed on defense. Our secondary started getting torched. Jay Jetta caught his stride. Him and JJ McCartney just found their rhythm, and it was a wrap after that. And the fact that you put a linebacker not as fast as Sewell on Aaron Jones on a pass like that and not expect him to get burned makes no sense to me. Why? And so again, the second half adjustments, like, it's not saying that you were bad the first half, but how do we build off of this first half to make sure we don't slip like we did? Like, this game should have been ours in theory.
Yeah, if you made second half adjustments, but the Lions never made second half adjustments either.
And so
they don't make second half adjustments under Dan Campbell. So where would Ben Johnson learn to make second half adjustments?
Dennis Allen, I don't know what you were thinking in the second half, but
Ben Johnson made second half adjustments last year when he was with the Lions.
Offensively,
that's how they won games.
But Dennis Allen, I'm putting this on Dennis Allen when it comes to the defense, because you allowed JJ to get too easy.
Paul, I hate this. I hate to say this, and I hate to be that person to bring up the point. If your team doesn't know how to win, it's very difficult to win.
The losing culture
it's a losing culture. That is like a curse. It's a curse that you need to break.
Until we change that,
literally a generational curse.
Loud cheers to under-breath boos. That should be the title of the newspaper at the Chicago Daily Tribune.
I was not happy.
The fact that you got booed off the field by your own team, like your own
that
fans,
happens all the time. That happens all the time. But
that's a normal thing in Chicago.
In Chicago,
but that's crazy for your first game.
Well, I mean, because
it's.
But Matt Nagy took you guys to the playoffs with the Mitchell Trubisky.
That's true.
Again, like I said at the beginning,
8 years ago,
beginning of the season, when everything happened and we did all our signings, I'm taking this week for week. My expectations for the Chicago Bears are to the floor. So
yeah, because it doesn't get better this week. You do play the Lions now. They have a terrible path moving forward without their coordinators. But how do we think Ben Johnson's homecoming is going to go? I personally, I think it's going to go great. I don't think
I want to believe it's going to be great. I want to believe he's going to coach a hell of a game.
I think week one is an eye opener, and Ben Johnson is who you guys think he is. I'm not lying to you here either. I'm not just saying this because you know that.
They're going to figure out their identity real quick.
I'm going to wait to say my full scale how I feel until after Thanksgiving, even though we don't play on Thanksgiving this year.
No, I hear you. I hear
Black Friday.
Here's my reasoning behind it. I watched the Lions in week one, and whatever Lions team that was
part of that game.
Yeah, that was not the Lions.
For anybody that wants to say that coaching doesn't matter, go watch that Lions.
Watch that Lions game. That is so different. Offensively, defensively. I mean, it was so different.
It's starting to make me think that maybe Dan Campbell's not that great of a coach.
Well, he went 3-13 without those offensive coordinators. So yeah,
exactly.
Without those coordinators.
Exactly.
So now,
love him as a coach, but
I do. I like it personally. No, I like him personally as a coach.
I just think that maybe we might all be right about this.
I will say one thing. I was very, 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 very glad.
Oh, you're telling me that you saw Caleb leave the pocket? Oh yeah, me too.
And actually run.
Yeah,
his accuracy though. That is the problem.
Run and he couldn't throw the ball. He just stood there and held on to it. Like, why aren't you throwing it out?
That one time he put his little picky toe on the line. It's like, why are you holding on to this thing?
Why are you holding on to the ball so much?
You're not going anywhere.
Why are you trying to make a play? And you know why? You know why? Because people jack him off for the throw he made on the sideline.
For that Roma Dunze catch, don't get me wrong. That was a great
Absolutely. Catch. Absolutely.
You're still 2 years into the league. Stop playing hero ball.
But you get one or two of those a game. Why are you trying to make 10?
Like, do not try to. If you got nothing open, and you have nothing to go run, get 3-4 yards, save the play, and throw the ball away. Now we're 2nd and 14 because you want to make a bonehead play. But
Yes.
I digress.
No.
Could have been worse, right? Could
But
have been worse.
again, overall, I made a post on Facebook saying that I'm pleased with what I'm seeing.
You could have got your ass kicked.
Seeing that in my mind, I thought we were going to get blown out. Saying that we only lost 27-24, and that's only because we blew a lead.
Yeah, you blew the game.
I'm not disappointed. I just know, hey, y'all got to tighten it up.
They definitely need to tighten it up.
Here's the kicker.
Tight butthole.
I don't think you're ever going to get a full season of the first half Caleb Williams. But I also don't think that Caleb Williams is the second half quarterback that we've seen in week 1.
Oh, he's not.
I believe he's more the first half than the second half, but a delightful blend of both. And I
just need Ben Johnson to get this out of him.
Consistency, yeah. Like he moved away from the checkdowns. He's like, yeah, I got 10 in a row. I don't want to do checkdowns anymore. And like,
if it works, why are you not doing it? You had 10 completions in a row.
Some of the most money made in this league is because the quarterbacks that chose the completions.
And this is the thing. One of those checkdowns that you do could be it can happen 3-4 times in a game. Those checkdowns can turn into these wide open plays that get you like 30-40 yards, and that's all the momentum you need to get a touchdown.
Now, shout out to Minnesota, and this is a Brian Flores defense thing. This is something that I noticed the Packers have started to do it under Jeff, and they did it a hell of a lot more with Micah there now. But like everyone was blaming about the blitz. Whenever the ball left the quarterback's hand, you had 5 helmets running to the ball. So it didn't matter if that first defender missed. You weren't getting those big plays, and that is the sign of a very well-coached defense. Now on the other side of it, you did have a handful of players that were hurt defensively, and they played very big roles. And you did have some people step up in very good ways. I'm very excited. I'm excited about the Bears. I think the
potential's there for the Bears.
I think the Vikings are way more of a threat this year. I do believe it's going to be Green Bay, Minnesota, Chicago, Detroit, Chicago.
Here is the thing that we all got to see with Minnesota and what they have. You might not be a J.J. McCarthy fan. You might not be a Minnesota fan. But that look that he had at the end of the game when he was leading them down the field, score a touchdown, that's what every team wants their quarterback to look like. And that's a rookie quarterback. That's what you want.
That touchdown run he had in the beginning of the game.
That's
that confidence that he
had.
The
flex, yeah.
Like that's the Caleb Williams I want.
Where did that go? Yeah, where did the momentum go? Where did that charisma go that he had earlier in the season?
That look that he had, that stance, that confidence, that flex he had. I was like, oh,
yeah.
I haven't seen that look out of you. I didn't see that look out of you last year.
So all in all, it was a great first week. I think it was fantastic. Football's back. I'm excited. Now to our picks. 2 of us went 100%. The other of us went 50%, but still very, very well. So 27-19, Green Bay over Detroit with the score going under. Both of those were a win by me. If you took that, thank you. And again, I'm just give us a little time to warm up. Patrick had Green Bay winning 27-24, but the over.
I did the over, yeah.
And the under hit on that one. And then you had Indiana winning 27-13 with the score being under.
Which I was
magically, right. Both of those ended up being correct. So, I mean,
the score was a little off.
But we're score-wise, well, even score-wise for me was over. Even the score-wise for me was over, but we're great. We're doing great. We're 100%. We've got the wins. We're picking the wins. The score and the under, I don't think I'll ever get another one of those right. Oh yeah, you ain't get that's the beauty of gambling. So
don't put it on me though.
What's the yell at me all you want, just don't yell at the kids. So what's the game y'all are most excited about this week?
Hold on, let me pull them up.
Patrick, you got something that screams at you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Make it
Well,
spicy.
I closed it out though. Yeah,
That's all right.
my game that I'm looking most forward to, week 2 matchup, is the Thursday night game, Charles. We got to go with Green Bay and Washington on Thursday Night Football. We got to. We got to. It's in Lambeau. Fantastic. 2 young quarterbacks. Love it.
All right.
And unfortunately, I love Jaden Daniels, but I think Green Bay is going to fucking feast. That's why I took Jaden Daniels out of my starting lineup on my fantasy team and put in Baker Mayfield. That's how much confidence I have in the Green Bay Packers. I took Jaden Daniels, the second-year phenom, who's not going to have a sophomore slump, by the way.
It doesn't.
But I don't think he's gonna light it up. But I think he's not gonna have a sophomore slump. Yeah, I believe Green Bay is gonna walk away with that game, and I'm saying 30. I'm saying 30-20.
Well, here's the trend. I like that. 30-20. All right. 30-20. The over-under is 48.5.
Yeah, I'm saying over.
You're taking the over. All right. Nice. Green Bay. Washington. You've got Green Bay winning 30-20. You have it going over. Sweet. That's fantastic. I love that. I thought that this was going to be a high-scoring thing. A couple of trends that are betting in your fancy. The line opened at 2.5. It has moved
to 3.5. Green Bay.
To 3.5, and we're only at Tuesday.
Well, right. I think they saw that defense that Green Bay was playing, and like, there's going to be a few turnovers in this game. It's going to swing. It's going to swing a little bit more.
And I want to coin this right now. I'm going to coin this early. Okay, because I have faith. You have faith. I have faith. This Green Bay's defense will be known throughout the decades moving forward as the fortress.
Well, here's the thing. We were both ready to relegate Van Ness. And what did we hear the first 5 minutes of the game? I think I heard Van Ness's name. I think I heard Van Ness's name. And that's something I didn't expect to hear.
Yeah, Van Ness did well. It's the Michael Parsons effect. Well done. Okay, PR. This is our pick'em weeks. Which one are you most excited about?
As I'm looking through these wonderful games that we have coming up, I think the game that probably stands out, it just pops out at me. It's going to be a weird pick based off of before the season started and based off of what happened week 1, but I think the
Giants Cowboys.
No, the Colts Broncos.
You son of a bitch. That one was interesting to me. You get it first, though. All right.
I feel like that one is going to be a sleeper game that nobody's expecting to have a good game, but I think they both have a solid defense based off of the way I know Titans last week with Denver, but I still think Denver has one of the top defense or will have.
Oh, they will. Yes, very much so.
And
6 sacks, 55 tackles, 4 tackles for loss.
Indianapolis might have a sleeper defense, and I think I want to see how.
Well, the Colts have a lot of really good defensive players.
But this is the thing. I want to see how Daniel Jones plays against a top 5 defense.
Yeah.
Is he going to be able to hum the same way? Is he even able to move the ball when he's under pressure? More so than what he was against Miami. That's what I want to see. I want to see if what we saw last week was a fluke. Because again, as much as the offense for Tennessee is not that great, their defense is still got solid defensive players. Like they got to Bo and they got it a bunch of times.
Tennessee's got a really good defense.
That's what I'm saying.
So, people like they had
last year they had
one of the best run defenses. Yeah, absolutely. And they got better on the defensive end. So Tennessee Titans are a sleeper team this year, depending on Cam Ward.
Going to perform better.
Yeah, Bo Nix or Danny Dimes. Yeah, because
which one's going to have the better game?
Because I was going to say defense win bets or Bo Nix versus Danny Dimes. Who blinks first? And you went with Bo Nix versus Danny Dimes. Who blinks first? You just stealing all my thunder, you bitch.
You sound really upset.
Over under on this 42.5.
Over under 42.5. I'm going to say under.
Okay.
But I'm going to pick because it's 42.5. I'm going to say, hold on, let me do some math. My brain doesn't move as fast as you guys.
We ain't math teachers up in here. Obviously, we're not vocab teachers either. Teachers. We're not math teachers.
I'm going to say I'm going to say Denver 23. Hold on. I'm going to say Colts 17.
There's that number again. Pick'em's number. Those are really good. 17s, 19s.
I want to say
13s.
Jonathan, I apologize for going against your Colts, but I think this is when Daniel gets exposed.
Okay, let's see. Who am I taking? Who am I taking out? Who am I taking? I am going to take, let's see, Jaguars at Bengals. I think that's just a terrible game. I think it's going to be absolutely garbage.
Can't be any worse than the game, the Bengals game last week. Though.
Yeah.
Got a chance.
So we're looking at spread being 3.5.
Is this the week that Joe Burrow gets it right, though? They got to be better.
See, this is what scares me, bro. This is what's got me scared. I'm going to put Justin Jefferson in. Joe Burrow's going to go off for 40. Now, defense seems to be just as important as offense. You can win with offense and lose because of your defense, or you can win with defense and lose because of your offense. There's so much going on. We
can't be any worse than A.J. Brown fantasy football owners last week when he had like 1.1 points. I didn't even think that was possible in Sleeper if he didn't catch a pass or catch a pass and only have one fantasy point, but he did it somehow, some way.
Yeah, I think the Jaguars are just going to settle for too many field goals. I really do. You got the over-under on this being 49. You got the over-under on this being 49.5. You're expecting 50 points from this.
Oh yeah,
I like that. I like 35. So, sorry. Let me get this written down.
I'm surprised that with the fact that Cincinnati has to score a shitload of points to win, I'm surprised they beat Cleveland. But Cleveland's
I was just thinking holding Cleveland to 16 points. Oh yeah, that's awesome. And then, well, wait, Cleveland's offense might only average 16 points a game this year.
Yeah, they just Cincinnati just played that bad offensively.
Yeah, absolutely.
It could have easily been a 41-16 football game.
Yeah, very much so. I think the Bengals are going to come in 35. The Jags are going to come in at 17.
I don't expect much out of Jacksonville. Sorry.
I don't. They just settled for too many field goals. I don't think they have the red zone figured out yet.
Here's the thing. Did Travis Hunt? I know he played on offense and he did decent.
Yeah.
What about defense? Did he play? Did he have?
He had one catch for like 30 or like.
Oh, I thought he caught 4 balls for like 50 some yards.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Yeah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Double check those numbers, but everyone was just being polite, right?
Well, I mean, they weren't big time passes. Let's be honest.
No, we're just getting his stats because
they also were playing the Carolina Panthers.
It's not really going to get easier for you as the season goes on.
6 catches for 33 yards. I was wrong.
Okay, there we go.
He did lead the team in catches, though, and I think they made that a point of emphasis to get him the ball because 6 catches for 33 yards, you were throwing it to him at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you're trying to get him to make magic, and it's just not going to happen in the NFL. You're an idiot. Anybody who thought that is just crazy. You don't just walk into the league and become this messiah of football.
And he had 1 tackle on offense or defense. My bad.
So I've got this going. I believe I've got this going to the over. Yes, I do. I've got this going to the over with 35-17.
Yeah.
Okay, so recap. We've got Broncos versus Colts for PR. He's got the Broncos 23, Colts 17. He's got the score going under again. He went under last week. I went under last week. This week I'm going over. I'm going with the Bengals versus Jags. I just think that's going to be a terrible game either way. But it's got me interested. I've got fantasy players there, so obviously there's that. You should never sit Trey Hendrickson again. 35-17.
Shut up, Paul.
35-17. Bengals over the Jags. I've got the score going over. And then Patrick, got Green Bay, Washington, Thursday night game. He's got Green Bay winning 30-20 with the score going over. So well done. So now we've got a little bit of time left. Let's talk about fantasy football and how it went for you guys this week. How did this isn't about the fact that I won and both of you lost. I realized that as I was saying it out loud. This
is week 1, and by the way, Charles, I wouldn't be so happy with your victory. We both stunk it up in the fantasy football league. Our teams did not perform. You and I both left at least 60 to 80 points on our bench.
On our bench, yeah. So I'm very happy with my team.
Well, I'm not disappointed in my team. I'm disappointed in my managerial debut.
Yeah. I'm a little upset with mine too.
Out one thing.
Paul, what did you leave on your bench? Don't tell me that. What did you leave on your bench?
What did I leave on my bench?
Did you leave 40, 50 points on your bench too?
The most that I left on my bench was 24 points.
Oh, well, you would have lost either way. All right.
Not to you, motherfuckers.
I love it.
I just want to let y'all know that if I was playing either one of you two sons of biscuits, y'all would have been catching the L this week.
That wasn't a hey, at least Charles and I got the Tinker Stinker game out of the way in the first game.
Hey, calm down.
We all did better than the number 1 draft pick.
That's true.
I'm like, that's not a lie. That's not a lie.
Listen, I was saying there, I'm going to start with 100 points, and then my offense has just got to figure out shit from there. Week 1, that's what's going on, baby.
I was expecting that too, Charles, and I only got 80, so I needed to recoup way more points.
yeah, my defense got 36 more.
And then that same game, I had a wide receiver who got me 1.51 points.
That wasn't good. You got to play Mike this week, so that's going to be interesting.
No, Mike's got to play me this week.
Ooh.
Here's the thing.
I'm the reigning 2-time back-to-back champ.
Charles had 3 players that I particularly saw were very underwhelming in the first game of the week. And I was like, when I saw that A.J. Brown only had 1 fantasy point, I was like, Charles is either going to kill me or I need to make another move at the bottom. And that's when I put Brisker in there and I said, you know what? Screw it. And then he didn't come through for me. And Charles,
who did you say is the Gravedigger again?
Yeah, I think that's Duke.
This message is for Duke. This is not personal, but I have to get my clap back on somebody. And seeing as that I can't play Mike 2 weeks in a row, you are the collateral damage for what's going to happen this week. I apologize for any heartbreak or damages that you accumulate in your house based off of the ass whooping you're going to get this week.
Well, I'm feeling real good about this week. I've got my defense set up. Oh yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to be about 310. I think I'm going to be 310 this week. Coming strong because it was
you barely broke 250. You didn't even break 250.
No, I was going to say
I had 220. Charles said 226.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Paul, listen to me here. Respectfully. With all due respect.
How was your week 1? You would have caught a giant L.
Mine, I honestly would like to forget week 1, but hey, I lost to Charles, and the thing is, it's week 1, whatever. I learned a lot of things from that. Let's just be honest.
Oh, I've learned a lot. And again, football has become so much more interesting, even more than it was before now, because the offense is explosive, but having such focus on singular defensive players. I was watching old Ginkgo last night, and I'm like, man, he just gets hit and bounces off and sits there for a second. Like, is he going to get hurt or something? And I'm like, no, that's just him. I'm like, holy cow. I've never watched defensive players like I was watching Micah Parsons or
you're acting like an actual GM now.
It's awesome. I mean, it's been sweet, right? Josh Allen isn't going to just come in and destroy my fantasy team. You got to have Josh Allen and a middle linebacker now. Or 15 running backs, 55 wide receivers.
Yeah, you need to find that that TJ Watt type player, and hopefully, I mean, who has Micah Parsons, by the way? I didn't even check to see that. Either one of you guys have him? No,
I don't. Not this time. All right. You
No.
guys got anything else you want to add?
Not at the moment. I gotta go take care of these dogs. It's been a pleasure as always.
Yes,
Rocking with you guys.
Patrick?
No, we're good. I said enough.
All right, listen, hey, we appreciate the hell out of everyone out there. Everybody that stopped by, visited on Tuesdays. We go live on Tuesdays. We've got our Monday game show. You find us fucking everywhere, right? If you do podcasts, if you do the radio, YouTube, you find us everywhere. We appreciate the hell out of you. Stay curious, stay grounded, and remember, this world is a much better place with you in it.
Yo, it's time to dip. Lights low and the mic off. Boys with the heat, yeah, we blast like a Molotov. Said what we said, no regrets in the air. If you ain't subscribed yet, bitch, don't you dare. Rate it 5 stars, hit that share like a blunt. Tell your homies, tell your mama we on front. We the truth in the booth, no cap, just flame. If you fuck with the crew, you remember the name. It's goodbye, goodbye to the tribe. We fucking love you, now feel this vibe. Out this bitch with a mic drop kiss. Thanks for riding, we gone, but you won't miss.